Good afternoon. My name is Jessica Dominguez. I'm going to talk to you about my city, El Paso, Texas. We have a population of about 690,000. Our Hispanic is dominant here with 81%. Persons living poverty 20%. Persons living below the poverty line 13.2. Children living in poverty 30%. Children living below the poverty line about 30.8%. People with high school diplomas 79.6%. People without high school diplomas about 20%. Median income here in El Paso is 45,000. Median income for men is about 67,000. Median income for women is about 48,000, and the median housing costs is about 138,000. What I discovered, I live, to just give you a little bit of background of El Paso, it's a sister city to Las Cruces, New Mexico, and Ciudad Juarez, Mexico, and we also have a military base here called Fort Bliss. So what happens a lot of times is when those smaller areas do not have services, they actually come to El Paso for that need, and we're able to generate that those services. So an element of the community that I did see that was surprising is that there's a lack of assistance for teens. That was near and dear to my heart because I do work at a middle school. I work as a special education aide, so to hear that was a little disheartening, but it also made me realize that the need is there. Something that our University UTEP here in El Paso does is they offer a summer camp, but it's really targeted at science, technology, engineering, which is great. But what kind of happens to those kiddos that aren't interested in that? So that made me think about that. There's also some really good businesses and some nonprofits that offer free business assistance, and hence during the COVID times and stuff, that's good to have on how to handle situations like that. With billing support, we have Project Bravo that also helps. And what was also interesting to find out was there's a community group here in El Paso that's a Thailand service group, and we, like I mentioned, we have Fort Bliss military base, so we have a lot of immersion coming on, a lot of people coming in, diversity coming in, which is good. So when people come, they're not so much, I'm sure they're a culture shock as it is, but there's a way and there's a support group for that, and that's good to know. And the connections with significance of empathy, that in August 3rd of 2019, we had somebody from outside of our El Paso community come in, and we had a devastating mass shooting at our local Walmart. The community really felt devastated by that. Everybody came together and they formed this El Paso Victims Relief Fund. And that oversaw the donations. They went to help victims and their families in need, and that drove people to support one another. So that was something that was powerful, but that our community definitely reacted quickly on that. That made me reflect on the reading of social entrepreneurship, the case of the definition, and how the direct action takes place. And I'll quote right here: rather than waiting for someone to fix the problem, they attempt to do so on their own. Ventures created by social entrepreneurs can certainly generate income, and they can be organized as either not-for-profit or for-profit. So the community wanted to help and do something, and they did. And in reviewing the community scan, the city is able to provide services where they need it, which offers a sense of relief on how assistance can be provided for our community. I hope you understood a little bit of my city, and I hope to hear from your responses. Thank you.